Police Minister Becky Cele, is in Mkondo in Mpumalanga to meet with provincial SAPS officials. It follows this killing of an ANC councillor, Siphamandle Goge, along with two others on Friday. Now, sadly, Mpumalanga, as we have spoken about in previous years, Mpumalanga is experiencing a rise in political killing. Let's go across to eNCA senior reporter Siphamandle Goge, who's there for us. Hello to you, Sipha, and I know you're going to talk to me about what the minister had to say, but once again, we are now talking about next year's general elections, and once again, political killings come to the fore. What do you have for us?
Indeed, it's so sad if you take into account the fact that these political killings in Mpumalanga are not new. Let me give you some background and context to this matter. In 2018, there was a community in Mbizo which was attended by Police Minister General Becky Cele. Community members pleaded with him to do something to address the issue of tensions and killings of activists, community leaders and politicians in this municipality of Mkondo. He asked community members to give him 4 days. He promised to come back with answers and unpack the strategies to community members to say how he planned to tackle what is on the rise in Mpumalanga. He never came back. It's 2023 now. He comes back today after 3 men have been gunned down. There have been reports about instability in Mkondo municipality. It's not for the first time that politicians are killed in this municipality. In November alone, 2 other politicians were gunned down, and there have been no arrests in that regard. Police Minister General Becky Cele bringing his colleagues, including his deputy, Mr. Castle Matale, the National Commissioner responsible for police, General Fani Masemula, the Premier of this province of Mpumalanga, Refilwe Mtsweni Tsipane, all of them conceding to me when I asked them about this disturbing trend of what appears to be on the rise in Mpumalanga, the issue of political killings. They concede that yes, things are bad in this province, and they concede that they have in a way left a gap and a distance following that 2018 community in Mbizo. Right now we are inside the home of the murdered councillor. I can tell you that family members are really devastated. We visited all 3 families of the 3 murdered ANC members. The councillor was gunned down with his 2 friends. We've been to their families as well. They've told us about their fears, that they fear for their lives because this has been brewing. Right now we are joined by Siphamandle Goge, who's the sister to the murdered councillor. Siphamandle, thank you very much for your time. Very devastating, very sad. As a family, you must be really sad following what has happened. Do you have hope that the justice system will give you answers?
We would like to believe in the justice system of South Africa, that it will come through for our family and that justice will prevail. We'd like to give the family hope. We as the family would like to believe in that. That definitely, because the minister was here earlier on, that they'll definitely take this into consideration, and that this is a very, very urgency matter that needs to be handled with very, very much utmost importance, because I believe that we as the family, we definitely are putting our hopes in them for them to come through for us and let the perpetrators be brought to justice, and we'd like to believe that they'll come through for us as a family.
I've been here for a number of hours now, and I've been seeing some family members inside there, Makandleleni. They are distraught, they are devastated. How has this affected the family? Talk to us about your brother.
Well, my brother, I don't know what to say. I could literally write a book about him. We as the family, we're devastated. This is a tragedy. It's still unbelievable, you know. The matter is still unbelievable as a family. We hurt. We're broken in the most horrific way ever, and we don't think that we'll ever recover from this as a family. Eventually, it will get better, but this is one wound that will never close, because the impact my brother had on us as a family, the community, this Mkondo as a whole, everybody loved him, and then the fact that my brother spoke the truth, and he stood by his truth, no matter what people said to him, but he stood by his truth.
What do you think could have been the motive for him to be murdered?
Well, with all, not so long ago in November, there was a killing of a fellow councillor member. We'd also like to believe that my brother's death is politically motivated and hence for his death.
Linked to the somehow Mkondo municipality.
Yes, that is correct.
It's strange and it's shocking that somehow he did raise the issue of his life being under threat. As a family, did he ever talk to you about that? Because there is a video that is circulating of your brother saying, should anything happen to me, this is what would have led to that. Did he ever report to you that his life was under threat?
We all were aware that my brother's life was at risk, and with also that video making rounds on social media, we definitely knew that he was a walking target. And it's sad, and also because we also fear for our own lives as much as he feared for his own life as well. It's very, very sad that has transpired actually.
I know it's a bit too early, but have you finalized the preparations to lay him to rest together with his fellow comrades? Is it going to be a joint funeral service?
Preparations are still underway, but earlier on the PEC was here at the house and they had a discussion in regards to the services being held, and so far I cannot confirm nor deny as yet, but underway. We as families think we're all going to come together and have one joint ceremony for all three men.
Thank you very much for your time, my sister. Well, that is Lindo Lukele, who speaks on behalf of the family of the murdered councillor, basically saying they are really hurt as the family because their brother was everything to them. We have spoken to other family members of the other two men that were gunned down together with the local councillor. They are devastated. You can see how hurt they are, and some of them say to us they doubt that they will ever get justice. If you take into account that Police Minister General Peggy told eNCA earlier that about 12 murder cases of politicians in this province remain unsolved as we speak.